Happy New Year, everyone. Well, you all know this Bear Creek Arsenal 243 by now. I've had it over a month, but because of the holidays and because of a bout of pneumonia, I haven't had much time to get out and test it. Well, today we are going to be testing with 3 different factory rounds. The Federal Fusion, the Winchester XP, and just the Winchester PowerPoint. That's going to be my foundation, because from here on, after I record this data, I'm going to be moving on to my hand loads, and you'll see that in the successive series after probably the next 3 videos. But the target's set up at 100 yards. Let's get shooting, folks. Okay, the first 3 rounds up will be the Winchester Deer Season XP 95 grain. I've already shot these once in a previous video. According to the box, it said they should be going about 3,100 feet per second. Now, my initial testing, they were around 30-50, but fairly accurate. So it'll be the target on the left. Let's go ahead and re-chronograph them and see what happens. Temperature is about 30 degrees, about a 5-mile-an-hour wind. That shouldn't affect anything. That'd be the target on the left. Let's go. .30-80. .30-36. .30-48. That's a pretty good little group. There's one about an inch low and to the left. Ah, that's me. Okay, so let's move on to the Federal Fusions next. Okay, next up will be these 95 grain Federal Fusions. Now, I happen to like these Federal Fusions a lot because the bullet itself resembles the Spear Gold Dot, which has been a fail-safe bullet for me as far as deer hunting is concerned. Now, according to the box, these are supposed to be going 29-80, so slower than the Deer Season XP, but let's go ahead and see where they hit. Eyes on, ears in, all safety precautions taking place. Be the target on the right. One inch low. 2678. What? Okay. And a failure to feed, so hold on a second. Okay, that was kind of funny, 2678. That can happen with factory ammo, folks. And I had a failure to feed on the second round, but I'm not going to blame that on the gun, not when you have a first shot of 2648. So let's go ahead and see if there's any failures on the second and third round. .2654. Let's check the feed. Yep, I had a failure to feed on that round as well. So that could be just this Federal Fusion that's real low for some reason. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. Reload it. Got a big old dent on the case. Do you see it? Let's go ahead and see if we got problems or not. All right, third shot. 2676. And the bolt did not lock back, so those were complete. Okay, 2676 and the bolt did not lock back, so that load for some reason is way underpowered. I don't know why, but at least you got to see it. All right, let's move on. All right. Well, that didn't work out very well on those Federal Fusions. It was under gas, did not cycle my rifle properly. The cases were sooty, which means they were underpowered, so I don't know what happened there, but that average was only 2669, which is about 250 feet per second below what's even listed on the box. Okay, so the next up is a real hot round. These are these Winchester 80 grain soft points. Now, according to the box, these are supposed to be traveling at 3,300 feet per second. So we're going to test that out right now. Let's hope everything cycles properly. Let's hope it's not the rifle. Let's just hope it was the ammunition. And therefore, testing always verifies. Okay, so here we go. It'll be the target on the left where I shot the 95 grains before. So mark those holes on that target, because here's going to be 3 new holes. $32.84. $33.01. Okay, that one went way off. That's okay. $32.81. All right, so there's 3 factory ammos that I've now tested, not necessarily for accuracy, but I needed the numbers. I needed to see whether they function, because this will give me a good baseline to move on from here as far as my own hand loads. Okay, so let's go ahead and evaluate that target. But I'm going to do that back at the barn so my wife doesn't get too mad at me for being out here with this pneumonia thing. All right, so I'll see you back at the barn. Okay, folks, I think you saw these on the shooting target. We'll go over it again. The first 3 here, 1, 2, and 3, was the 95 grain Winchester XP. On the box it said an average of 3,100. My rifle did 3054. That's close enough. Okay, then over here was the real quandary, and that was the Federal Fusion 95 grain. The box stated 2980, but I, for some reason, had real low pressure of 2,668 for a difference of 312 feet per second. Now, I wrote my notes on here for me to go over here, which was a failure to cycle on the 2nd and 3rd round, a failure to lock back on the last round, and very low recoil. So something is wrong with that factory ammunition, and I'll take it apart and kind of figure it out. But something is definitely wrong, which is a good reason to test your ammo before you go hunting. All right, then over here, the last 3, 1, 2, and 3, you probably saw that was the 80 grain Winchester soft point, an average of 3288. The box stated 3300, and I'm real happy with that group. So this rifle has a lot of promise. Okay, so in the next couple of videos that you'll be watching, we're going to start working on my factory loads, and we'll see you next time. But if you like this type of video, folks, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. But no matter what, God bless y'all. See you next time. Goodbye.